Okay, so our first step here, make sure you guys are paying attention. Our first step here would be to rewrite this with y, which just makes it a little bit easier. So they tell us that we're going to switch the locations of the x and y. So it's going to be x is equal to 5 minus 9y. Right, you're going to switch the location of your x and y. So it's now going to be x equals 5 minus 9y. Okay, so what's well, let's just work through this first. You would first subtract 5 from both sides. You get x minus 5 is equal to negative 9y. Right, the first thing you should always do is to move what's farthest from y, so subtract 5 from both sides. Next, you're going to divide everything by negative 9. So this step you have to be super careful. I see a lot of people only dividing one term. This was true on the final 2. That a lot of people only divide one of the terms, which again doesn't make sense. You have to divide both. Anything separated by a plus or minus, you have to divide. So this would be x divided by 9. This changes to a plus 5 over 9 equals y. I'm going to go ahead and rewrite this as y equals negative 1/9 x plus 5 over 9. Okay. So again, if we were to refresh this, our first step would just be to rewrite it with y. Our second step is to subtract or add a number to both sides. And then your third step would be to divide both sides by the coefficient. And then lastly, all you do is simplify and make it look a little cleaner. And then there we can see that I just switched the sides and just made it a little bit cleaner. Okay, we're going to do one more problem together. So here it says g of x is equal to 1/2 x plus 7. What is my first step here? What is my first step here? Anyone tell me what my first step is here? Okay.
Write it as y equals 1/2 x plus 7.
Great. Thank you, Noah. 1/2 x plus 7 equals y. What's my second step here? Sami? Right, we're going to subtract 7 from both sides. Oh, sorry. Or actually, you're getting a little ahead of us here. I know what you're doing, which is good.
Oh, you have to switch x and y first.
Right, we got to switch x and y first. You probably already did, but it's okay. Okay, then... Alright, so then, as Masami was saying, then we subtract 7 from both sides. Alright, then what's our last step here? Noah?
Divide by 1/2 on both sides.
Okay, divide by 1/2. And what's another way of writing divided by 1/2?
Multiply by 2.
Right, you can multiply by 2. Dividing by 1/2, you could just say multiply by 2. Okay, so what should our answer be here? Right, 2x minus 14. Just, again, make sure that you're multiplying both the x and the negative 7. Likewise, if you're dividing a number, make sure you're dividing both the x and the other number. Okay? I'm going to go ahead and rewrite this as y is equal to 2x minus 14.